The Legend of the Dragon Warrior. Embark on an epic journey with Po, the lovable panda who dared to dream beyond noodles and become the Dragon Warrior. Are you ready to join him in a quest filled with kung fu, friendship, and the boundless power that lies within us all? Drop a dragon emoji if you're up for the adventure.
In a peaceful land called the Valley of Peace, where pink petals danced in the wind and a calm feeling filled the air, there was a little noodle shop. Here, a kind and wise old goose named Mr. Ping lived with his adopted son, Po, who was a big, cuddly panda. Mr. Ping, who was like a loving dad to Po, hoped that one day Po would take over the noodle shop and carry on the family tradition. But Po had a secret dream. Deep inside, he really wanted to become a master of kung fu. One special day, something very important happened. An ancient and wise tortoise named Master Oogway saw that a dangerous leopard named Tai Lung was going to return. Tai Lung wanted power, and he could be a big threat to the world. This important news set everything in motion. Through a series of funny and unexpected events, Po found himself at the famous Jade Palace. He was surrounded by amazing fighters known as the Furious Five: Tigress, Mantis, Viper, Crane, and Monkey. They were super skilled and trained hard. Now, Po was quite different from them. He was round and not so graceful, while they were sharp and focused. It seemed like Po's dream of being a kung fu master was very far away. But destiny sometimes has surprises. As days went by, Po worked hard and trained with all his might. He learned to use his own special style, combining his energy with kung fu techniques. Even when he stumbled and fell, he got up and tried again. Slowly, his body and mind started working together like a team. Master Shifu, who was a wise red panda and the leader, saw something special in Po. He began to teach him, helping him become a warrior of great strength and courage. But all the while, the shadow of Tai Lung grew darker. The valley held its breath, knowing that a big showdown was coming. Po's destiny was leading him to a battle that would decide the future of their world. One night, with the moon lighting up the valley, Po stood brave and faced Tai Lung, who was very powerful and angry. The fight was like a fast and powerful dance, full of jumps and punches. In the middle of all the action, Po understood something important. The dragon scroll, which everyone wanted, wasn't a list of moves. It was more like a mirror that showed who you truly were inside. With this new understanding, Po fought with grace and strength that surprised everyone, even himself. Each move was perfect, like a beautiful poem in motion. He faced Tai Lung with a spirit that came from deep inside, a spirit filled with determination and love for his home. Finally, in a big, final fight, Po's last move was filled with the power of the Dragon Warrior. Tai Lung was defeated, and his days of causing trouble were over. As the first light of morning touched the valley, a new legend was born. Po, the kind panda from the noodle shop, had become the Dragon Warrior, not just in name, but in his heart and soul. And so, this was just the beginning of the story. It's a tale about believing in yourself, never giving up, and discovering the amazing potential that's inside each and every one of us. With Tai Lung defeated, the Valley of Peace breathed a collective sigh of relief. Po, the once unlikely hero, had proven himself as the Dragon Warrior, and his fame spread throughout the land. Life at the Jade Palace began to change. The Furious Five, once skeptical of Po, now regarded him with a newfound respect. They trained together, each learning from the other. Po's joyful spirit and unorthodox techniques brought a fresh energy to their practice. Master Shifu, who had once doubted Po's potential, watched with pride and a growing sense of paternal fondness. He saw in Po a student who had not only defied expectations, but had become an inspiration to them all. As the days passed, Po's confidence soared. He explored the depths of his newfound abilities, learning ancient techniques and discovering his own unique style. The valley's once clumsy panda had become a force to be reckoned with. However, amidst the harmony, a shadow of doubt began to creep into Po's heart. He wondered if he truly deserved the title of Dragon Warrior, or if it was all just a stroke of luck. His nights were filled with restless thoughts. One evening, under the gaze of the full moon, Po sat with Master Shifu, sharing his worries. The wise red panda listened, his eyes filled with understanding. Po, he said, true strength doesn't come from luck. It comes from within. It's about believing in yourself and never giving up no matter what. These words struck a chord in Poe's heart. He realized that his journey was not about being the best, but about being the best version of himself. With a renewed sense of purpose, Poe continued his training, pushing himself to new heights. He embraced not only the physical aspect of Kung Fu, but also its philosophical teachings, the importance of balance, compassion, and self-discovery. As the days turned into weeks, a new threat loomed on the horizon. Lord Shen, a malevolent peacock, had returned with a weapon of unimaginable power, threatening to plunge the world into darkness. The valley looked to Poe, their dragon warrior, to stand against this new menace. Poe, now seasoned and wise, knew that this battle would test him in ways he could not imagine. He gathered his newfound family, the Furious Five, Master Shifu, and the villagers of the valley, preparing for the most important fight of his life. And so, as the sun set over the Valley of Peace, casting a warm glow over its blossoming cherry trees, Poe and his allies set forth, ready to face the darkness and protect all they held dear. The legend of the Dragon Warrior continued, a story of growth, friendship, and the boundless potential that lies within us all. The battle with Lord Shen was fierce and unrelenting. His weapon, a menacing cannon that could unleash destruction with a single blast, posed a threat that even the most skilled warriors had never faced. Poe's heart pounded with determination as he faced this new enemy. He drew upon everything he had learned, the teachings of Kung Fu, the strength of his friends, and the belief in himself. The clash was thunderous, a symphony of steel and fists. Poe moved with a grace and precision that seemed almost otherworldly. Each strike was calculated, each move a testament to the years of training and self-discovery. The Furious Five fought alongside him, their unity a testament to the bond they had forged. Tigress's strength, Mantis's agility, Viper's grace, Crane's precision, and Monkey's wit. Together, they were a formidable force. Master Shifu watched from a distance, his eyes filled with pride and a touch of sadness. His student had become a true master, a dragon warrior in every sense. As the battle raged on, Poe's heart was filled with a sense of purpose that eclipsed any doubt he had ever felt. He knew he was fighting not just for himself, but for the people he loved, for the valley he called home. In a final, decisive moment, Poe's movements flowed like water, swift and unstoppable. With a resounding strike, he disarmed Lord Shen and brought an end to the chaos. The valley erupted in cheers, a chorus of gratitude and relief. Poe had once again proven himself as the hero they needed. In the aftermath, as the sun dipped low on the horizon, Poe stood before the jubilant crowd. He looked out at the familiar faces, Mr. Ping, the Furious Five, Master Shifu, and the villagers, and felt a warmth in his heart that surpassed any victory in battle. He had not only fulfilled his destiny as the Dragon Warrior, but he had also discovered something even more profound, the true meaning of family, of belonging, of finding one's place in the world. As the days turned into years, Poe continued to protect the valley and its people. He passed on the wisdom he had gained to a new generation of eager students, ensuring that the legacy of the Dragon Warrior would live on. And so, dear reader, this is where our tale ends. The legend of the Dragon Warrior will be told for generations, a story of courage, friendship, and the incredible power that lies within each of us. May it inspire you to believe in yourself, to embrace your unique journey, and to find your own place in the grand tapestry of life. I hope you've enjoyed this reimagined story of Poe's journey. If you have any other requests or questions, feel free to let me know. Bye!